Hello and welcome to my review on the brand new 2023 13-foot DEERCRAFT carrier inflatable from Gemmy. This was briefly available online but now in-store only through Lowe's, retailing for $1.99. Features include several patriotic swags on the side, a control tower with peppermint radar, and of course Santa's sleigh with 3 flying reindeer. Measuring 13 feet wide and 8 feet tall, it's an impressive inflatable to say the least, with several other details to point out later in the review. Now this design is proving to be difficult to find as majority of Lowe's stores won't be getting it this season. Shipping is sadly no longer an option, and if you wish to avoid resellers, you may have a longer journey in front of you. But back to the inflatable, which is the largest of Lowe's Christmas lineup. Its box measures 15.5 inches high, 15 inches wide, and 15 inches deep, serving as a hefty yet reasonable size during storage. Migrating to the back, we have a real-life comparison, showing the candy cane towers as the pinnacle of 8 feet. With the Gemmy Industries trademark at the bottom, nothing left to do but open this up and take a look inside. Equipped with a YF-125, it's the proper fan to accommodate the large size, while also providing enough airflow through these tubes to support the reindeer. Without any animated features, a YF-200 isn't all that necessary, and the 125 that we do have is located at the back, just underneath the bridge. There are a total of 3 ground tether attachments, including 1 at each side, and then another at the front. However, due to its long rectangular shape, this is already one of the most stable inflatables you'll find. While staking it down is still required, I've been able to get away with putting stakes solely through the legs of the fan, as well as this tether attachment here. So with a super quick setup, let's have an even quicker inflation. Well, the DEERCRAFT carrier does take a little while to inflate, clocking in around 45 seconds, despite the strong motor it has, but the YF-125 does do a good job of keeping it nice and tight once fully inflated. One couldn't make a review on this inflatable without addressing the 2016 predecessor, as they share the same template and dimensions, with this one receiving some color swaps, as well as additional printing. The only design difference is the position of both Santa and his reindeer. On our model, the reindeer face dead ahead, with Santa looking more towards the viewer, but it is the exact opposite on the 2016. All other changes can be seen on the screen now, but the most stout is really more of a combination. As Gemmy appears to have wanted this new version to feel more patriotic than the last, it's evident on the trim of the sleigh, the swags on the side, and I have to say I am a big fan of it. Honestly, I do think this is an upgrade compared to the one we got 7 years ago. It focuses more on what it is rather than merely putting a common air-blown sleigh on Gemmy's interpretation of a destroyer, which was clever, but it did put more emphasis on the sleigh. This time around, Gemmy has really tied it all up, making sure every component is complementary of another. It's clear they narrowed in on the color scheme of red, white, and blue, and I am beyond pleased with the result. We don't get patriotic inflatables a whole lot, and certainly not as often as we should, so I won't be surprised if this sells really well. And if you've acquired any of the military Christmas inflatables over the years, you now have a showstopper in case you missed this the first time it came out. I've only discovered 2 zippers, with one by the fan and another one just below that front reindeer you can see there. There is another in the mid section of the bridge. You've got one in Santa's head, and then our 6th and final would be found illuminating the DEERCRAFT carrier text, but you might want to put a spotlight on it because the C7 can really only do the aft and the CA. All the other letters get kind of left out at night. Now to get into some of the specs, I am debating between utilizing the tether attachments or not, mainly because I don't want any of the tethers to show up at the front with the tether loop that's located on the sleigh. When contrasted with the white trim, they are prone to appear at night and of course in the daytime. And honestly, it's a giant base, it's super stable, and I think I'll be content with leaving it staked simply at the bottom and nothing more. To wrap things up, I love how Lowe's has maintained the price point of $199 for both models, though it's not without a catch, as the 2016 did come with a YF-200 and actually 10 C7s. So while visually the newer one is better, the old draws near equal with those additional features. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you have the 2016? Are you getting the 2023? Maybe you have both, maybe you have neither, and you just want to watch a video, and I appreciate it. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.